I wish I would have been a better parent. Don't you know all of us saying that? If we could do it over again, we would do it over. I know it's going to be tough. I know Carrington is good right now at 10, 11, but there's going to be a time that he comes in his teens. And I feel the Spirit of the living God rising up in me. But the legacy that you create, you may be single, you don't have any children, you never bore a child. Yeah, you got a child, you got a lot of young people here that you can raise and begin to impart into their lives. You can begin to speak into their lives. You can tell them that they are great, that they're awesome, that destiny lies in you, even if you never had a child. As a matter of fact, if you had a child and you didn't do it to your child, go tell somebody else's child. There's greatness that lies on the inside of you. And if that child is not saved in your house, and I guarantee you, God will send someone along their way to speak into your child's life. God says, I know what I'm doing. You haven't failed. He says, I give you another chance. As a matter of fact, I gave you grandchildren to speak into their life. He says, you teach your grandchildren how to love God. Even though you weren't able to put it into your child, he says, teach them. God never wastes a pain. God never wastes an ache. God never wastes a situation. God says, I will give you an opportunity to be a blessing to your generation. So your past is a glimpse to help you for your future. God says, I got everything under control. He says, don't you know God could put someone in your pathway to be a blessing? This is what I want you to do. I want you to grab their picture. I want you to grab their picture. Get your child's picture. Get your child's picture. Get your child's picture. Or I want you to grab your child. I want you to get the biggest picture at home. I want you to go around your house. I want you to go around your house. You may have a picture of your child, and that child, they're acting up. I'm here to tell you, the more you pray, the more they're going to act up. The more you confess over them and over their life, the more stuff that the enemy may try to throw your way. But I want you to get that big picture over your house. I want you to get you a bottle of anointed oil. I want you to believe God and make a confession. I want you to rub over your child and say, you are saved, you are blessed, God loves you, you will serve God all the days of your life. And when you wake up the next morning, I want you to go back, get some more oil. I want you to get some more oil and get that picture. You hear me? Get your picture out. You can't see them every day, but you go get a picture out and you rub your hands over their head. You spirit in their ear, spirit in their eye, and tell them you're going to be anointed by God. You begin to confess it and believe it. You say, God, I messed up. I wasn't the best man. God says, I ain't worried about that. He says, if you speak it, God will cover you. He says, I'll restore some things that have been taken away from you. God says, your children should be saved. Your children will be blessed. But you got to lay hands on them. On the fourth day, don't quit. Go get that big picture and rub some more oil on it. You just keep rubbing. God, I thank you for saving my child. I thank you for setting them free from drugs, pornography, anything that they're going through. You go back and you pray. And you tell God, God, I know you're doing it. I know you're working things out. God, it don't seem like it is. God, forgive me. You get it right with them. You tell them, son, I love you. I thank you for them. You tell them God is going to bless you. And then you step back. You go back to your picture. You get you some more oil and go to rub it. It's good for the waves. You lay your hand on that picture like never before. And you begin to anoint them and say, you are saved. No. You tell God, Lord, I thank you for saving me. God, I thank you for setting them free. I